Hello and welcome. I am so happy. I finally managed to join a game of BattleBit or BattleBit Remastered as it says in the title. I have completely abandoned my aggressive or risky playstyles, which can lead to results in urban or CQC environments, but not in open spaces. Oh no, in open spaces I take what I learned in the milsim games Arma and Squad and use binoculars more than I use my gun and medkit combined. Here's where you join me. I'm taking cover as much as I can because I can't know that my enemy doesn't have a long-range scope. I only lean into the shot. After spotting him, that is. Then I just drown him. My ammo is cheaper than my blood.
Boys?
I might or might not have taken down that fellow over there.
I don't see anyone.
There's a medic.
But all that matters is that they are down and our medic is still fine. That's one strong medic.
There's not one nearby. No, we have a combat medical way up. You three, you guys want to move up?
My squad decides to advance. Not my first choice, but progressing with distractions for the enemy sounds better than ducking around.
Stay low, move in a single file line. Stay low.
Hi, Evan.
Before you shoot.
I try to keep control of the situation, at least knowing who's gonna shoot us.
Simple fires.
And that medic is actually performing quite well. I think that's a medic who's taking that guy down.
Fergie's getting shot. Lay down. Lay
Being
down.
shot at. We're being shot at.
Just lay down. We're gonna crawl through.
No idea where those shots are coming from. As confused as they seem to be, they might as well be allied fire. Strong medic, still alive.
Is the medic over here? Medic. We need a medic. We're just around. We're outside we're just outside the village.
We have now pretty much split up. I advance and continue to scout. Nothing yet. I hope that was one of ours blasting one of them. I spot an enemy. This looks to me like my first confirmed kill in the game. I keep scouting. I see an ally. Finally, I spot another enemy. I give off some rounds. But at some point the blur of pixels that seemed to have been the enemy soldier turns out to be a piece of tree. Number 1, V large. Somebody else takes care of that target, thankfully, however. It's a good day to stay alive while traversing a mostly open valley. Looking at the map, our position seems to be tightly knit, which explains our survival.
Ivan, where should we go?
Apparently I am being asked for leadership. I get impatient and rush with binoculars in my hands. Place your bets on my well-being now. Now it looks like we were too risky here, but I'm still alive and I patch myself together.
I'm gonna throw them smoke.
And the squad mate actually puts down a smoke, which might have been our savior. From now on, I am one with the mud. I spent so much time just crawling through the grass, a graphical feature that can't be disabled via settings, by the way.
Need the medic.
This is some good cover. If only now I knew where the shots were coming from. But probably they're gone by now. But probably the shooters are gone by now. I want to live. I want to not die. I move with the grass. I don't let the horizon out of my sight. This rock seems like a safe spot for a break. This is a new gun sound to me. Scary if it's in enemies, inspiring if it's in allies. I think to myself, if these guys can move freely and safely, then surely I can do so as well. Once I spot an enemy, I pretty much expect to die soon though, so I decide to claymore up the place, just in case they move my way after they're done with me. But it does look like I have not been spotted. My last mag is as good as empty, so I take my pistol and keep crouching. The enemy disappears from the last seen position. I just keep low and stick to the grass as much as I can. Nothing. Nothing. Nobody. But then... I was right in a bold spot between the grass when he saw me. He even got the first shots. I was so lucky to not get hit and take him down. With a pistol even. I decide to blast off my 2 grenades just in case there is any hope to contribute to our mission before I'm found and shot. May you serve any purpose. It's gotten quiet. Too quiet. I never see my killer. I spawn into a base that seems to be encircled by enemies. Teammates seem to have been taken by paranoia. They aren't even checking if their targets have been downed or not, and they don't stop shooting at the corpse before I send a message and a squad mate updates them.
Ceasefire, the guy's dead, the guy's dead.
We do take the hilltop without any incidents on my side.
Checkpoints, go.
And now I hope to get to a better view and scope out some enemies.
Yo, team leader, you there? Fuck.
I do have trouble reading the map in its current UI design. In a future version my icon should be at the top. I finally see some of them, but I have no hopes of landing any shots at that distance. So I keep walking around the side. Looks like I'm not alone. This slide worked out. It had me worried for a little bit. I'm surprised at not seeing any activity in that village in front of me. But clear is clear, so on I go. Somebody spotted me before I could see anyone, and I got shot. I don't understand what is going on there, either a penetration glitch or a delayed hit, but at least I'm still alive and I'm a medic, so I can take care of myself. I do want to see my shooter though, so the scoping session begins afresh soon after. Finally I spot someone, but it looks to be a downed one. However, I witness an issue inherent to milsims, be it Arma Squad or BattleBit. Terrain level of detail, revealing and hiding actors on the field, depending on view distance. Some allied soldiers joined me, and now we're basically doing what I've been doing, trying to spot the enemies, getting shot at, hiding behind cover.
Don't even know where I got shot from.
This does not look good, so I'm already getting my medkit out. Yeah. At one point, Soysen gets downed. We want to help, of course, so I drag him into safety. Once in cover, I patch him up. There seems to be some collision box glitching, so it takes me a little bit.
I don't see where he is. Nearly 340 from me.
Alright, there we go. Can't ever have enough medics.
I'll hit him.
The firefight intensifies again. And it looks like we take a sniper down. One of them was brave enough to approach us directly, but luckily the team is on edge. I think I see muzzle flashes, so I try to at least cover my retreating buddy over there. Yeah, confirmed. He is definitely in a better place and position.
Switched out.
Better get out of here for now.
Can I get a pickup?
Better get out of here for now. I don't know what the bullet is doing, penetrating this rock and all. But what I'm worried about now is fixing up myself and the teammate that is not getting showered in bullets. There we go. But suddenly it becomes too quiet. I don't think my mates make it either. I am now on the west end of our current stronghold. I join in as two of mine are shooting two of theirs.
Banners, behind.
One down. The other one still looks alive though, to me. Not to them?
Behind. They're all coming from behind each other.
Yo, you killed that guy, you can stop shooting.
I confirm the kill and so does a teammate. I hope to rescue this downed mate. But I can't drag while prone. And I can't help when I'm dead. So better get out of there. That sounded painful. That was painful. Time yet again to fix myself up. Meanwhile, in the text chat, somebody got killed by OK enough times to accuse of hacking.
The perfect cover-up. Why would I cheat at my own game?
At the beginning of his PlayStation, I was also taken down a lot by him. But hey, when you're the only coder, that's what happens.
I think
shots are coming from around 130, I'm not sure.
I spot two snipers. But then this guy pops up.
There's one on the rally point, but
And what looks to me like me headshotting him does not get registered as such by the system, it seems. I am hoping to join in the fight, but seconds after my respawn the game ends at 7:52 for US versus 7:41 tickets for Russia. This was an excellent match. I salute my new best friend, the Binoculars. I will see you next time. Until then, ciao.